Hello and welcome back to the channel. Today I'm looking at the Magene rear tail light. So I've got my helmet on, I've got my kit on, I'm ready for my ride. It's my first ride review of this bad boy. And we'll see if it's going to replace my current radar, which is the Garmin Varia radar. This guy's quite a lot cheaper, we'll go into the specs later. But for now, just that first ride review. So the first thing you want to do is fire up the Magene utility app and you want to create your account, which I've already done. And then turn your light on, just like that. And then you can sync it. So mine's already synced, but it's very easy to do. So sync it on the app, you'll be good to go. Just that's just for any software updates basically. So as you can see, it takes a couple of seconds and then we should be good to go. There we go. And you can adjust all your settings from within there. It tells you your battery and you can adjust all of the different options, but we'll go into that later as well. Okay, so what you want to do before you start riding is get your head unit. So here I have my Garmin 540 and you want to go to sensors, add sensor. You want to turn that on by holding on that button and then press search all. And as you can see, the radar has popped up just there. Select it, add it, there you go. And then it will say light network formed. You'll get these 3 bars in the top and they'll be white. And that means that you are good to go.
So I'm a long-term Garmin Varia radar user, so this Magene has got some big boots to fill. So far I've been impressed. Build quality's been good. The mount has actually been better than the Garmin one. I think I'll leave that one on this bike. It's it's much better than the Garmin one. I'll go into that later. So for me personally, one massive advantage of the Magene is USB-C instead of the micro USB. So most of my stuff, apart from my Garmin stuff, uses USB-C. So it's just one less cord I've got to take if I take it away on holiday, or just generally, I've got more USB-Cs laying around than micro USBs. I've also heard longevity-wise, USB-C is slightly better, and it's got slightly quicker file transfer. Obviously, you don't really need file transfer speed for the Magene, but like I say, it's a nice thing to have, a nice thoughtful feature. So I was just stopped to put my camera out and a car went past, so I quickly filmed it. So as you can see, it works exactly like a Garmin radar. It's perfect. So on the right hand side of the screen, you've got the vehicle, where it is in relation to you. You've got the orange or the red or the green on the sides, the speed. So far mega impressed. So if we've established that everything is the same essentially, except from the price, then it's a bit of a no-brainer, to be honest. So just there was a really straight bit of road and it detected the car way before I heard it, exactly like the Garmin one does. The Garmin has been absolutely faultless and I've got used to that. So the fact that I've put them again on and I genuinely can't tell the difference because it just works with my Garmin head unit exactly the same. And the detection and everything is exactly the same. It just sort of shows you that you don't need to spend the money on the Garmin if you don't want to. If you want to save a bit of cash, then yeah, go for them again. It's literally exactly the same for cheaper with USB-C. Fantastic. As always on this channel, I like to be as transparent and honest as possible. So Magene did reach out to me and send me this radar, which was very kind of them to review. However, I am trying to stay impartial, but please keep that in mind about this review. So the one area where I do prefer the Garmin is their choice of materials. The Garmin has a rubberized texture along the sides, and it makes it slightly easier to grip when you're putting it on. Whereas Magene is smooth plastic around the whole bit, but they're both made of plastic, so build quality is the same. It's more about the choice of materials on the Garmin. But to be honest, that is not worth 50, 60, 70 pounds difference in price. Not at all. So an interesting difference between the two is the mounting options. So the mounting for the Magene is just one mount with 3 different size bands in comparison to the Garmin, which tends to use 3 different styles with 3 different styles of seat posts. Yeah, like I say, the Magene, instead of doing that, sort of combines it all into one, and it seems to work absolutely fine. You don't actually get more than one mount, it's just the mounting adapter with the Garmin. So the amount of mounts you get is exactly the same. But again, perhaps that's reflected in the price, although performance-wise, I haven't really noticed any difference, to be honest. The Magene one works fine on my Canyon Air Road here. It works fine on my Trek TT bike. Yeah, no complaints there.
So there you go, that's my initial impressions of the Magene rear radar light. Very impressed with it, extremely similar to the Garmin Varia radar. So if you're looking for a radar at a reduced cost, the Magene won't let you down. If you want to stay in the Garmin ecosystem, then get the Garmin. If you enjoyed this video, then press that like button, subscribe for more action, and let me know in the comments if you've got any questions.